I wonder if this has any consequence. I see. Epic Battle Fantasy is a JRPG funny RPG made entirely by one Confederate soldier, Mike Rodsack. In this picture, you're joined by man, woman,
Fans.
So the three of you traverse the map and do heroic stuff until you enter a Discord server where the pescatarian admin kicks you out for returning the wallet. But not wanting to leave the great community, you go back in the store to get back in and say the word. Gameplay consists of Ma does sword, woman does science, and Hans does gun. Each area is traversed by finding food and cooking it. Don't worry, even in battles, they engage in very serious conversations specific to that battle, and they engage in very serious conversations with themselves and everyone who isn't hostile but isn't a wall. On the map you have all three characters and what they're holding, so if you give Matt a ninja hat, in the overworld it will become a Viet Cong helmet. The areas consist of Brazil, New Zealand, South England, South France, and Rhodesia. You traverse the map with either a keyboard or a mouse and fight the creatures in your way, which range from slimes to slimes, and from cats to plants. As Rodsack said,
"Hey guys, this is a video about the kind of design process."
So clearly, all dark stuff is dark elemental and all red stuff is fire. But remember, the dark with red bombs is non-dark elemental and also your friend, unlike the other dark red thing, which is not. Also, all cat constructions are the same, for the igloo is just as weak to fire as the wooden horse and the stone fort. Also, all robots are weak to lightning. This also applies to flying enemies, including the one flyer who isn't a flyer anymore. But do know, not all creatures are based off of color, because some have kept their real life ones, so don't expect the crow to be strong to dark, because naturally they are dark colored. The same applies to the crabs, because you can't make a dark crab a dark elemental if one already exists. While here, bushes, snails, vegetables, and crabs are on the ground, while weak to the ground, except for the dark turtle. Don't worry, there's enough variety. For example, who needs Isaac Newton and Einstein when you've got cats? Who needs Vikings got ice and rocks? Who needs licensed medical professionals when you've got carnivorous butterflies? And who needs the Irish when you've got Jack? Enemies are set to their locations and have their own unique elements and appearances, like the forest holds living trees, and bushes, whose girly screams and slime exhales deal more damage than a turtle falling asleep, and slimes. Greenland has flying squids and slimes. Scotland holds rocks and elementals and slimes. Washington DC has Americans with knives and robots with guns, and Mexicans that poison by bleeding, and sandstone giants whose shields you can knock off by doing 0 damage, and slimes. And Canada, which is acrobatic turtles and Death's cousin, whose flame makes you just as mad as wearing a historically accurate helmet, and who can be healed by poisoning something undead. And slimes, who are weak to poison but can be hit by poison. But don't hope to find a fire turtle in New Zealand or something, unless you're looking for a frost bush in a volcano, or a vegetable in a desert, or Canadians in southern Quebec. But don't worry, even if the enemies are special, unlike you can at least make yourself seem cool. Just don't ask where you got the materials, cause personally, I don't trust rocks that I just got from murdering a snail with rocks, and that's not talking about the stolen stuff. Though if you do improve stuff for some reason, then you can do stuff like improve your pirate hat with tentacles and hand bombs, or a nice sword that needs ice cream, leather hat that needs ragged cloth, then ragged cloth with dragon fins, and then ragged cloth. Knight's helmet that uses bricks, or the female sculpin that needs a jawbone. But don't worry, the hats and shirts have the same requirements, except the pirate shirt also needs beer. Now first, all of these ingredients might seem weird, but I mean, it came from Rodsack, and also, that's called humor. Besides, there's weirder things, and the community will agree that EBF without these recipes is about as weird as saying that the only male set with dark resistance is a German World War II, and the best part is Natalie has 2 dark resistance skirts, so why can't like Matt borrow that? But don't worry, this is still a JRPG RPG, so you can do magical stuff just because you killed stuff. Spells range from some basic stuff like a cactus and a bigger cactus, dropping poison that can hit a giant worm but can't hit stationary dark clay in a desert, or casting dark magic on dark elemental guys to heal them and give them defense down. There's also Holy Sword, which you can summon, that is more effective while wielding said Holy Sword than just using the sword. There's also some spells that can be randomly activated by just having the right equipment. On Berserk, just remember to not purify that. There's also Limit Break. You'll only use Sword, which can't fit its entire description, where are the subtitles which increases your stats while lowering the enemy, and a 3D printer. There's also status effects ranging from defense down to magic defense down. What's the difference? Simple. Defense only matters when you're attacking at the start of the game, or when you get siphoned near the end game and are too lazy to eat garlic. An attack and magic attack. What's the difference? Simple. Attack only matters death and also doom, which is unique in the sense that if you don't cure it in 3 turns, you'll die. But if you're doomed, you can't be doomed again. Also there's regen, which is main use is being unfrozen. But don't worry, there are also big boy enemies. Remember, you're not special. There's Jack, he's a robot. There's a squid, that's good nutrition. Then there's a mammoth, who can split himself into several mammoths and can't seem to hit a stationary human with a body slam. An ancient defender that's made out of technology lost a millennium ago. Yet its artillery is about as effective as the British one. 3 turtles consisting of a dark, a fire, and an apparently heals, and no they don't switch elements, and macaroni. And that can be pretty special if you don't bring enough milk, energy drinks, and coffee. In between, you will be doing a ton of walking and using magical rocks to traverse dimensions to come out of another magical rock at your destination. But in between, you can go look for resources and food and piss bushes. But if you're not looking for stuff to kill, you'll probably go into the town, called the town, which is about 6 walkable squares or 5 feet big around the area of Greater London. The shop has stuff and free beds along with an alcoholic in case you don't like healing via tap dancing. The equipment shop that has like 4 useful things. The quest, which consists of breaking into a house to get cat food for Meow Meow, so Meow Meow can teach you Meow Meow, which is a spell that's better when Meow Meow breaks the sword. Flowers, which you'll only get after you reach the desert. Sad cat statues for a nun in southern France, and free rainbow gems for charcoal. There's also some unique people, like a knight, definitely not built from rust, archer, guy that can in level 1 bushes, Luigi's racist cowboy impression, naked old guy on the beach number 14, a girl that reappears in the future to hit on Hans, pirates, a girl that brought robots to a volcano and decided missiles are better, a couple that didn't seem to care about the mammoth blocking them, a woman that is literally once queen from Antarctica and decided that the beach was better, the modern day British person, the Asian guy who can't sell when a gate opens, the guy whose party got through everything I mentioned, and a surprisingly good source of protein, whose type by the way is Giant P, and yet couldn't kill a turtle and lost his friends in the process. And Elmo, who believes that you're his only hope. Oh yeah, the characters. Matt likes swords, meat, robbery. Woman is magic and she's got like fire and garlic, and the ability to listen to the Miracle of Kazoo and play Animal Crossing, and is an environmentalist unless it's animals she hates like slime or tentacle. She's also a vegan vegetarian. Hans is a German who likes gun, transport, and doesn't like R34. In the end, you killed the boss by remembering you still have food left. So the game is good. Still has great animal horn. Several people still remember it fondly from their childhood, like me. And if I wonder why I'm doing no damage with the best melee weapon in the game, and even if I never actually beat the game. Although I wouldn't recommend it, solely due to the price. But it did come from the creator of Cow, the ZBF free trailer, which has him using 2 limit breaks on basic enemies. The person who categorized his video about a bug from another one of his games as pets and animals, and him being the 2nd worst dog owner ever, only being beaten by that guy yelling at his cats. But credit must be given to the audio creator. But credit must be given to the audio, and I mean, it's not the best, but then again, the only other game that I play with a good soundtrack is Personally, I give it a tangri out of that narwhal achievement. So bye for the creator, the Wanker's cramp relief medication, and so Rotzak can quit and spend the rest of his life making streams of him commentating over his previous Age of Empires 2 game.
Someone said we have big brains.
I don't know.
Well, thank you, whoever that is.
Which he can do, because he's just that cool.